Hi everyone, Mark here. And now I want to talk about a very important subject, which is how to choose your niche. First, you need to understand that no niche is saturated, okay? Only products can be saturated. And if there is a lot of competitors in one niche, it's actually a great sign because it means there is a lot of demand for products in that niche. So the baby niche, the dog niche, the cat niche, the jewelry niche, animals niche in general, the food niche, the entrepreneurship niche. All of the niches are great because there is a lot of demand for products, in those niches, and that's what you're looking for. Because think about it, dog owners, dog lovers, there's always going to be there. They're always going to be there. Okay, there's always going to be dog lovers. They're always going to look for new products for their dogs. They will always look for ways to make their life easier, and it's kind of an evergreen niche. It's never going to change. Same thing about babies. People will always have babies. Never going to change. They will always look for new products and new ways to take care of their babies and make their life easier. That's what it's all about. Make your life easier, and that's what you're looking for when you choose a niche. So the niche that I just said are great examples. And you can find other niches that are great. Those are not the only ones, but those are examples to tell you that saturation does not exist. Okay, you want to look for a niche with a lot of demand and a lot of competition. If there is no competition in the niche, it means there is no demand. So don't even try it. Okay, that's the thing people don't understand. Another thing is when you choose a niche, you want to be part of that niche. You want to live in this niche. You want to be passionate about that subject. Because the biggest mistake I see people make is people are not self-aware, and self-awareness is a really underrated trait, in entrepreneurship. You need to be self-aware of what you know and what you don't know. And people think they know everything. That's the biggest mistake everybody makes. And they think, oh yeah, I don't have dogs, I don't really like dogs, but I know what dog owners love. No, that's not true. You don't. You have no idea. Okay, you think you do, but you don't. And think about it. Think about a subject that you really master. And you're going to see that other people that don't master that subject, they won't see things the way you see it. They're not going to quite understand, every details of that subject the way you do. Because you love that subject and you learn everything about it. And the same thing about dogs or other subjects that you don't understand, And just because you understand one subject doesn't mean you understand all of the other subjects. And the same thing here. It seems obvious, but most people don't understand that. And when you choose a niche, that's what you should really focus on. So choose a niche that you're passionate about. And then you're going to know, because that's the thing. The reason why I say this is because you need to understand how dog owners or people who have babies, for example, what they feel, what they feel on a daily basis. What are their pains? What are their, what do they do, and how do they solve their problems, and what kind of problems do they encounter every day? That's the kind of thing you need to understand. And if you're not in the niche, you're not gonna see the same way they do. And for example, like a young mom, for example, she will know everything about babies because she will study, everything about babies, and she will know which kind of product she needs and which kind of product that will actually make her life easier. And if you know that, if you have a baby and you're a mom, the baby niche, for example, is a great niche because it's like you already know everything about it. You know how other moms feel as well. It's the same thing. We are all the same. And that's the kind of mindset and approach you want to have when you choose a niche. Same thing about dogs, same thing about entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is good as well because that's what you're doing here. You're an entrepreneur, you're creating your business, and people are always going to want to make money. So it's this niche, entrepreneurship, is never going to change. People are always going to look for ways to make money and work hard and look for the grind and the hustle. So there's a lot of products that you can sell in this niche as well. And that's my whole point. And so when you live in that niche, you will understand everything about it, and it will be easier for you to pick products, to choose the right products in the niche to make people lives easier. And it's going to change everything. Okay, so don't bother looking for the perfect niche or the secret untapped niche. No, look for a niche that you really know with a lot of products and a lot of demand and you'll be fine. Okay, that's it. All right, so thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello everyone, Mark here, and this is part 2 of how to find your niche. The first video was more about your mindset, the mindset that you need in order to find the proper niche, and this is more data oriented. Okay, so first I will actually follow my hunch, my common sense. Okay, that's what I would recommend you to do as well. So if you already know a specific niche, for example, for the sake of the argument, like dirt bikes, and you know that there's a lot of people interested in dirt bikes, you can find a lot of products, go for it. Okay, data is just secondary when it comes to choosing a niche. It doesn't come first. Okay, it's more about what you already know and what you're passionate about, because again, like I said, when you're gonna start advertising products, you want to know everything about that niche. You want to live in this niche, be part of it, and you know the pains and everything about the niche. So then you know better how to write an ad, how to target the audience. Everything's going to be easier. So I really recommend it. But data is more to, some people love to have a look at data. So it's just more to have like a better look and a better understanding of things. So I'm going to show you different niches. Okay, so we're going to start with a very strong and established niche. So dog, you can see very consistent. This is interest over time. Very, very consistent. You can see here from 2004 till now. Very, very consistent. You can see actually good increase, but this is a great sign. Again, shows there's even more people interested in dogs. We're gonna do cats now. It's pretty much the same thing. If you do, no, you don't want to. You want at least 12 months. Yeah, that's great. Same thing, very consistent. You're gonna put like babies, same thing. Obviously, very consistent. This one might be interesting actually. Yeah, good increase as well. So okay, great. Now we're gonna have a look at. So now I'm gonna show you a niche that is less, established. So I'm gonna put entrepreneurship, and you can see here it's actually it's consistent. It's still consistent, but there are a lot of fluctuations, and the reason why is because this is more trendy. Because entrepreneurship has been around for a while. That's why it's a good niche. That's why I said in the first video, because people have been building businesses for centuries. So it's a good niche. But the reason why the data is different is because now there is a big change with online businesses, and people are more interested now in how to make money quick and all that stuff, which is obviously completely stupid. But it is what it is. So that's why. But it's more trendy now, and everybody wants to be an entrepreneur because it's cool and everything. But it's still a great niche. Okay, but that's why I really want to do this one, just to tell you that data is not everything. Because if you look at this, you're like, oh wow, that's not good. It doesn't mean anything really. It just means that there's a lot of people that there's a lot of backs, because there's those big entrepreneurs out there that make a lot of ads, and you can see, and yeah, sometimes people are more interested during some period of times and whatever, but it's not. You should not focus on this. Okay, this is irrelevant. This is just to have a good understanding of how things are going. But again, if you had like huge fluctuations, like nothing here and then a lot, then nothing, like obviously it's not good. Or like a few people that that are interested in that niche, again, it's not good. You want to look for a niche where you have at least 20 million, even more people. Let's say between 10 and 20 millions at least, and then the more the better. Okay, so that's it for Google Trends, just to give you a good understanding. But again, don't go crazy analyzing the numbers. Okay, this is not going to help you. It's just going to waste your time and your energy. You're just going to go nuts. So now I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm going to show you now how to look for product in those niches. So this is not a product research video. It's just to show when you want to have a look of what kind of product you might find in this niche. Okay, so before building a website around it and everything, that's actually very important. So let's say baby, for example. And of course, it's a big niche, so you're gonna have a lot of products. Just to have an idea. So same thing, baby night lights, social sound machine. different parables and everything, clothes, like a nice bathrobe. Okay, great. See this, I actually saw an ad from Badass Baby. This is like a famous baby store, and they made an ad about this elephant that talk to the baby, so they can have like a discussion or whatever. And it's like, this is a product that actually sells pretty well. You can see a lot of reviews. It's a great sign. So yeah, just overall, this is a great niche because you have different kind of products, and it's just never ending. Okay, you can test products every day, like hundreds of products every day. You're never going to try everything. So this is a great problem to have. So okay, and the last thing now, I'm gonna have a look and show you at. So I'm going to show you Audience Insight. So this is good because this is actually inside the Business Manager. So you can find it here if you're not already familiar with it. So this is the Business Manager and Business Manager, and you have Audience Insight, Ad Manager, where you create your ads and everything. And Audience Insight is just the data from Facebook users in one location. So it's here, okay? And for example, we're gonna have a look. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. All right, so here, same thing. I'm gonna put dogs, for example, and you can see 50-60 million people. Demographic. Okay, all right, thanks. More women, but don't just, I mean, you can target both, okay? And then after you optimize, I'm gonna teach you that anyway, but you can have a good idea of like 50-60 million people. That's a great, obviously that's a great niche, big niche. You can target and then you can look for smaller interests to see, like dog breed, for example. And if you just put dog breed and you remove dogs, how many people do we have? We still have 10-15 million, which is huge. So again, that's a great sign. Then after, you can actually go in page likes, and you can see those people, what kind of page they like. So again, don't overthink this stuff. This should be like, you should do this in 10 minutes. You should, like everything I showed you right now, that actually the length of the video, you should do in the same time. You just have a quick look, and just already, okay, there's a lot of pages, whatever. But this is more actually if you don't know the niche and just want to make sure it's it's actually big enough, okay? But what I recommend, if you don't know the niche and you actually, because you don't have any, let's say you don't have any passion, I mean, for the sake of the argument, you don't have any passion and you're looking for a niche. You look for like dog breed, okay, or dogs or whatever. It's a big niche. But now, okay, it's great. There is demand, but you don't know anything about that niche. So like I said in the first video, learn everything about it, okay? Read articles, get a dog, whatever. Like just live in the niche, okay? That's very, very important, and that's going to make you stand out. Otherwise, you're not gonna understand what's happening, and you're just gonna try and waste your money, okay? So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.